So I'm back with part 2. Who shall be redeemed and saved? All right. So again, the other nations have nothing to do with being redeemed or saved. All right. The Lord is not coming back for them. He's coming back to destroy them. They're all going into captivity. All right. What does it say in, let's go over there. Let's do that. Let's go to Revelation 13. All right. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Basically what that means, he who can understand, let him understand. That's basically what it means. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Who led the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans into captivity? All right. Who stole their lands? Who removed the landmark? Which, by the way, you're not supposed to do because that's all in the scriptures. There are many precepts. Thou shalt not remove thy neighbor's landmark. All right, so who did that? Huh? Some boogeyman? No, the Edomites. Esau Edom, all right, who in 1681 put into law to call himself white, to further try and hide himself and sort of, put himself above everybody else. Because white, the only thing it means is it's talking about being pure, all right? And he's not pure, all right? He's not pure, all right? He's a fugitive and a vagabond who's been hiding himself for centuries, all right? By calling himself after the lands he's conquered, okay? Because they're not the original Greeks, nor the Romans, nor Europeans. That was all Japhetic people, the sons of Japhet, who were a dark-skinned, pigmented people, all right? So they conquered and pushed them out. Now, modern day, those are the Polynesian people and Samoans, all right? Your Hawaiian Samoans. All you have to do is put the word Etruscans in and click on images. You'll see that for yourself. So they call themselves by the lands they conquered. Just go read Psalms 49:11. It'll tell you that, all right? So who put the Israelites into captivity? Who led us into captivity? All right? Who put that yoke of iron around our necks, our ankles, all right? Around our hands? Who did that? Esau Edom, the Edomites, right? And the other nations, right? But you all think that the Lord is going to save the other nations. All right? After all the atrocities and destroying 2/3 of our people who are spiritually and mentally gone, all right? They've been destroyed, all right? They suffer from Stockholm syndrome, okay? But you all think that he's coming back to save you all. All right. Exodus 21:16. He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, all right, as in possession, he shall surely be put to death. Did that not happen? Yes, it did. Right? He who leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay? And this is the New Testament. And the Old Testament is active. It was never deactivated. Okay? And again, that's easily proven. All right? Matthews 5:17 and 18. All right? Have not come to destroy the Lord nor the prophets, but to fulfill. All right? Which means to do. And he did fulfill. Fulfill what? Prophecy. Okay? So the law is in effect. And the only thing that changed of the law was that animal sacrifice was no longer necessary because Yahweh Shai became the ultimate sacrifice. Now, what further backs that up? Romans 7:1 and Luke 24:44. All right? That we are still under the law. Okay? And we also are going to be the same people that get the second covenant. As we read in Romans 9:3 and 4 there, all right? We are the people of the promise, of the adoption, okay? Of the covenants, both the first and the second one, all right, which, you read about in, again, in Ezekiel chapter 37. You also read it in Hebrews, the 8th chapter, 8 to 10, all right? All right, so what else here? What else proves the fact that these nations are going into captivity? All right, what about Jeremiah? All right, I want to put this out of the way before we really get into the lesson. About Jeremiah 30 and 16, right? What does it say here? Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. You see that? Let's click on this. All right. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. Right? Let's see what it means to be devoured, shall we? Devour, burn up, feed. Devour, consume of fire. You see that? And again, ultimately, you'll have the nuclear fire when Yahushua, breaks through those clouds with those thousands and thousands of chariots, right, and angels, okay? And you'll have the ICBMs coming, that nuclear fire. So you'll have also that concentrated laser fire from the chariots, all right? So that's the ultimate plague and destruction of the Lord taking down Esau, Edom, all right? Taking them out of power, all right? But they are also going to be consumed, the Edomites, after they served slavery, after they served 1,000+ years, which you read about in Obadiah 1:18, all right? Where, Jacob shall be a fire, and Joseph a flame, all right? Again, talking about all 12 tribes, all right? The northern and the southern kingdom, which are no longer two kingdoms, but one kingdom. And Esau for stubble. Go look that word up, stubble, all right? You understand that? And there shall be none remaining of the house of Esau, all right? So go read it for yourselves, people, all right? Further understanding, what does devour mean? To consume, to destroy. You see that? Now they destroyed us, right? They destroyed us, right? 2/3 of our people, right? They kept us in a lower state. They kept their foot on our necks, right? For the past 529 years. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured. Is that not fair? Does not the Lord talk about that he shall recompense, right, all those that trouble thee? Does he not say that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord? Okay? Give me a minute. This is Nahum 1. I'll start at verse 2. The God power is jealous. The Lord, Yahweh, because we see the word Lord in capital letters. So in the Hebrew Bible, that would be Yahweh in the Hebrew characters, which is read from right to left. Okay? That's why we say that. All right? So, and the Lord Yahweh revengeth. The Lord Yahweh revengeth and is furious. And the Lord Yahweh will take vengeance on his adversaries. You want the hit list? Psalms 83, we'll jump right over there. And he reserveth the wrath for his enemies. You see that? The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. Who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. The earth was given into the hands of the wicked, was it not? Job 9:24. Malachi 1:4 tells you who it is. Esau, Edom. Right? The white man. All right? And the Lord calls them the border of wickedness, because every border of every nation, that's what they bring. Wickedness, bloodshed. Right? Woe to the city that buildeth by bloodshed. Okay? Woe meaning destruction to them. All right? So the Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. See that? They're not getting off the hook. All right? Psalms 83. Keep not thou silent, O God power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God power. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Right? This is going to show you, this talking about the adversaries. All right? For thy enemies make a tumult. A tumult is a noise, an uproar. That's why you people need to get into the etymology of words to understand what you're reading. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Right? They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Right? Like the Bilderberg. Like the Council on Foreign Relations. Like the Club of Rome. Like the United Nations. Their summits. You understand all that? Crafty counsel. All right? And they think that the Lord doesn't see them. All right? All right. And consulted against thy hidden ones. All right? So they're taking crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. Who's thy people and thy hidden one? That's you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up 12 tribes of Israel. And they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. See that? So they've kept their foot upon your necks, particularly who? Esau, Edom. Right? But the other nations are involved because we got Israelites scattered into all nations. All right? You understand that? That the name Israel may be no more remembrance. You see that? All right? They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against you. That means they conspired against you. You understand? And they like to tell you that, conspiracies are just theories. Like you're out of your mind. You're insane. You're imagining it. Well, what is the Lord telling you right here in Psalms 83? Conspiracies are facts. They're not theories. They're facts. All right? And here's your hit list of his adversaries. Starting with who? The tabernacles of Edom, the white man. All right? The Ishmaelites, that's the Arabs. Moab, the Moabites, that's the Chinese. The Hagarenes, that's an African tribe. So they go back to the Hamites, the sons of Ham. Jubal, Ammon, the Ammonites, that's the Japanese. Amalek, the head tribe of the Edomites, the international banking family. Your Rothschilds, Oppenheimers, Rockefellers, etc., 13 families in all. All right? That's Amalek. That's your cabal. That's your shadow government. All right? Who's behind all these puppet governments. All right? Especially America, Babylon the Great. They own it. Okay? America's a corporation. All right? All you have to do is put it in Google. America, Corporation, 1871. It'll take you back to the Bank of England. Guess who that is? Yeah, Amalek, the Amalekites. All right? All right. That's enough of that. What about, What about Amos? What about Amos? 9:11. And in that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David. All right, that's the elect of Israelites. The 144,000 plus that great multitude. All right? And close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the days of old. That day, whose day? The elect of Israel. That they may possess a remnant of Edom and of all the heathen. See that? All right? We'll be right back with part 3. Shalom.